Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Rumours. Young and restless Miss Hale Morgan teases Amanda's connection to spoiler. Ever since Miss Hale Morgan revealed her imminent return to Young and Restless, fans have been speculating about possible reasons for Amanda Sinclair to pop up back in Genoa City. We're happy to report that not only will she be stirring the pot, but that the actress is teasing an intriguing new connection for the character, one that may explain a lot. In a recent chat with TV Insider, Morgan came right out and admitted that Amanda's coming back to represent somebody very mysterious, definitely high-powered, which, at this point, can only be the elusive Aristotle Dumas. It certainly sounds as though Amanda is Dumas' attorney, and that could mean Billy's in for a bit of a shock if he manages to set up a meeting with the mogul and encounters his former friend. As Young and Restless viewers may recall, Billy and Amanda flirted with the idea of a romance, and indeed Victoria thought something was going on between them, but they merely shared a kiss one stormy night and decided to keep things platonic. Amanda being connected to Dumas could explain how Billy came to be on the reclusive bigwig's radar, and it might also explain why Victor told Lily that inquiries were made about Winters from Aristotle's camp. Perhaps it was Amanda, not Dumas, keeping tabs on her ex, Devon. Speaking of, Young and Restless fans can expect Amanda to cross paths with Abby during her visit to Genoa City, which should be deliciously uncomfortable given that the blonde cheated with Devon when he was still seeing the lawyer and later scooped him up and married him. Might Amanda check in with her troubled pal Phyllis as well? Here's hoping that if she does, she realizes that Phyllis headed for a mega meltdown and steps in to help. Otherwise, Sally's worst fears about Phyllis will come to fruition. There's trouble brewing in Genoa City, and this time, it has nothing to do with a boardroom battle or a romantic betrayal. No, this mystery cuts deeper, shakes harder, and teeters on the edge of a revelation that could upend Amanda Sinclair's world and possibly bring the whole Winters family legacy into question. But let's rewind a bit. When Emmy-winning actress Miss Hale Morgan teased on Instagram Live that Amanda's next arc will shake the canvas, fans took notice. And then came the cryptic follow-up. Think courtroom drama meets family secrets with a twist you won't see coming. That twist? A long-buried tie to a character no one expected. Spoiler alert ahead. The secret might be connected to none other than Tucker McCall.
You read that right.
And according to Morgan herself, this story isn't just about shock value. It's about legacy, power, forgiveness, and the very roots of Amanda's identity. Let's dig deep into what's coming, what's been hinted, and what it could mean for Amanda, for Miss Hale Morgan, and for fans who followed every twist in this jaw-dropping soap journey. Chapter 1. A Star Returns with Fire. When Miss Hale Morgan returned to the Young and the Restless as Amanda Sinclair after a brief exit, fans rejoiced. Though her character had left to care for her ailing mother and reevaluate her future, Amanda's re-entry was anything but quiet. From her icy but complicated reconnection with Devon to navigating a tense working relationship with Lily, Amanda slipped back into the Genoa City scene with quiet purpose. But there was something different. More guarded, more calculating, and, at times, more haunted. I wanted to play her with layers this time, Morgan explained in a recent Soap Opera Digest interview. She's been through some trauma, she's seen some things. She's not just a lawyer now, she's a survivor. And that changes how you walk into a room. Chapter 2. The Mysterious File. Amanda's current storyline kicks off innocuously enough. A call from a federal clerk about a long-sealed probate file that's been unsealed at the request of a private client. Amanda, intrigued and cautious, is asked to represent the file's contents in a pending challenge because it names her as a possible heir. The name on the case? McCall, as in Tucker McCall, a man with enough secrets to make Victor Newman look like a choir boy. What follows is a series of discoveries that peel back layers of Amanda's history and raise questions about her late mother's past, her connection to Hillary Curtis, and whether the twin girls' abandonment years ago might have been more calculated than chaotic. Is Amanda Tucker's daughter? I can't say everything, Morgan teased during a recent fan Q&A, but I'll just say this. The sins of the father don't always skip generations. Chapter 3. Tucker's Skeleton Closet. To understand why this twist is so explosive, we need to revisit who Tucker McCall is and what he represents in Y&R lore. Once a globe-trotting billionaire with ties to the music industry, Tucker arrived in Genoa City as the estranged son of Catherine Chancellor. His tenure on the show has been a seesaw of manipulations, redemptions, and revenge plots. He's lied, cheated, and connived, but somehow always lands back on his feet. Lately, Tucker has tried to paint himself as a reformed man. His rekindled relationship with Ashley Abbott has, in many ways, served as his character's attempted redemption arc. But with Amanda possibly being linked to him by blood, or worse, by abandonment, his darker past may be about to surface. Especially if he knew about Amanda and Hillary all along. Chapter 4. Amanda versus Tucker. A courtroom clash? Sources suggest that the storyline may be heading toward a courtroom showdown, one where Amanda, torn between personal pain and professional responsibility, must litigate the validity of the McCall estate's newly uncovered trust. And Tucker? He'll stop at nothing to keep that trust sealed. This could be a classic Amanda battle. Intellect versus emotion, says Y&R head writer Josh Griffith. She's always been controlled, but this hits close to home. And Miss Hale plays that conflict beautifully. Could we see Amanda subpoenaing Tucker? Facing off against him in a legal setting? And what if, in true soapy fashion, a DNA test is ordered? There's a high chance the courtroom will become not just a legal battleground, but a theater for Amanda's ultimate reckoning. Chapter 5. Devin, Lily, and the Ripple Effect. Amanda's potential connection to Tucker doesn't just impact her, it shakes the very foundation of the Winters family. Devin, who has already had to navigate complex ties to Catherine Chancellor and the Chancellor estate, now faces a new reality. What if his ex-girlfriend is biologically tied to his biological grandmother's son? That would make Amanda a family. Sort of. And how would Lily respond? The family dynamics at Chancellor Winters are already tenuous. Add in a possible secret McCall relative entering the fold, and suddenly, every decision Amanda makes in the boardroom could be called into question. There's always been respect between Amanda and Lily, says Crystal Khalil. But bloodlines complicate business. And if there's a hint that Amanda might have a hidden agenda, Lily won't let that slide. Chapter 6. The Sister Factor. Let's not forget, Amanda has always been haunted by the loss of her twin, Hillary. Though their relationship was tragically short, Amanda still wears the emotional scars of discovering a sister too late and losing her even faster. Now, if Tucker was their father, that would mean both women were products of his past, and that both were left behind. What does that do to Amanda's psyche? I've always played Amanda with this underlying sense of longing, Morgan says. She wants justice. She wants family. And maybe she wants revenge. But this arc really puts those emotions on blast. There are rumors that Amanda might begin seeing visions of Hillary again, or at least grappling with her memory in more symbolic ways. Whether through dreams, hallucinations, or conversations with Devin, Hillary may become the silent conscience in Amanda's moral tug-of-war. Chapter 7. Tucker's Endgame. One of the juiciest rumors surrounding this storyline is that Tucker may have always known about Amanda and Hillary. That their mother, now deceased, was paid to disappear. That their upbringing in foster care wasn't an accident, but a calculated move by a man determined to erase inconvenient offspring. If true, that would change everything about how Amanda approaches the case and how she sees herself. Will Tucker confess? Will Ashley find out and turn on him? And most importantly, will Amanda get the closure she's been chasing since the day she arrived in Genoa City? Chapter 8. Fans react. Social media has already lit up with speculation. At Soap Queen 1972, If Amanda is Tucker's daughter, I will scream. Imagine the court scenes. Just give Miss Hale Morgan the Emmy now. At Wire Fan Forever 91, Amanda versus Tucker is the showdown I didn't know I needed. And poor Devin is gonna lose it. At Hillary Lives On, I still miss Hillary, but if Amanda gets justice for both of them, let's go. The fandom's hunger for a deeper Amanda storyline has been simmering for years, and now, it seems, the writers are finally ready to serve the feast. Chapter 9, Morgan's Masterclass. If anyone can pull off a storyline this layered, it's Miss Hale Morgan. The first Black woman to win a Daytime Emmy for lead actress, Morgan is a powerhouse performer with a gift for vulnerability and steel, often in the same scene. And she's fully invested in this arc. I've waited a long time for Amanda to have a story that's deeply hers, Morgan said. Not just her love life or her job, but her soul.
The story gets to that.
It's about who she is and who she might have been. She's also quick to remind fans that nothing is black and white in Genoa City. This story isn't about villains. It's about choices. Sometimes, people do bad things for reasons they think are good. That doesn't excuse them, but it explains them. And that's where the best drama lives. Chapter 10. What comes next? So, where does Amanda go from here? If the rumors pan out and Tucker is confirmed to be her biological father, Amanda will face a slate of life-altering choices. Does she seek retribution or reconciliation? Will she challenge the McCall trust or walk away from it? Can she forgive herself and her past enough to start fresh? And perhaps most tantalizing of all, could this storyline be laying the groundwork for Hillary's possible return? It's been whispered, in soap circles, nothing is ever permanent. If a body isn't seen, and even sometimes when it is, a return isn't off the table. Could Amanda, in her darkest hour, discover that Hillary is alive? We can dream. Conclusion. A legacy reclaimed. As The Young and the Restless marches toward its next milestone anniversary, it continues to prove why it remains the gold standard of daytime drama. Storylines like Amanda's don't just entertain, they matter. They ask questions about identity, about justice, and about how much of who we are is shaped by the secrets of others. Whether Amanda walks away with a fortune, a family, or a newfound purpose, one thing is certain. She's not just Sinclair anymore. She's a survivor, a truth seeker, a fire starter, and maybe, just maybe, a McCall.
Stay tuned.
Genoa City is about to get shaken to its core.